requested over here on investorshangout.com/live. You guys are currently at 0.7 right now, which is seems to be a really strong medium for this one. Looking back in here, I mean, even all the way back to a year ago.
That was me, sorry.
Yeah, come on, man.
That was a total accident. I have too many screens.
All right, so again, we're going to be looking back here to a year ago. All right, look at it. I mean, it's just been that medium area right here coming down to that 0.07. I mean, as far as the bottom goes, you're definitely going to have a lot less risk in this general area of where it's currently at right now. It definitely has that, record, that history of coming off of that area and obviously going, higher. No major moves, but it really comes down to that volume, in my opinion. But like I said, 0.7 is really stable stock. And I'm not just saying that because obviously, you're here all the time or anything like that, but it's the truth, and I mean, as far as being stable, it's very stable. Once in a while, it get down here about 0.6, but for the most part, always seems to stay in that range between 0.8, 50, and sometimes, not often, getting down to that low of 0.6 area. But like, again, it's not that often. More or less, if anything, it comes down to here 0.662. All right, that obviously you see that around here in this area. As far as this one goes, I mean, the volume yesterday, you guys didn't get anything traded here. It really comes down to that volume. As far as the chart goes, the chart's really stable. You're just gonna need that volume, and this thing can really start moving if it breaks through that 30-day simple moving average at 0.746. More importantly, probably down here around that 0.718 area would be your first sign. So I would look for a break of that. A break of 0.746 within like the next week or two would probably be a good sign. We do see how the 30-day simple moving average has come up here and then crept down here again. And look at how far below that price has been below that 30-day. So now you're getting closer to there. So you're going to start getting that eagle nose again that I speak about, which is going to probably form right around this area, just like that. And then you're going to have that opportunity to possibly get through there. If not, you could go back down to 0.664. But like I said, it's really stable. I mean, again, you can go back into this chart all the way back, and it always seems to hold that medium. So really what it comes down to is just that volume starting to pick up more. Today, 20,000 shares traded, and on April 4th was 81,000 shares traded. So if you guys had a big day of buying, I would be really surprised to see where this one goes. I mean, look over here. You guys have this big candle right here hitting the high at 0.9 and opening at 0.7. And that was only 21,000 shares. Oh. That following day up on it was 435. So I would be interested to see what, a 500,000 shares could do to this stock. So like I said, it's coming down the volume. I'll hand it off to Joe.
All right, so these guys right here, I remember this because last time I was looking at it, remember we pulled it up, when was that, 317. They were actually traded on the TSX as well. So my information over with OTC markets is limited, but when you go over to their site, as they have everything right there from the TSX side right there, they had a press release on March 30th, and it was Gran Colombia Gold announces fourth quarter and full year 2016 results, improves balance sheet, increases adjusted EBITDA by 72% to 66 million in 2016. So that's always a pretty good thing. All right, so Gran Colombia Gold Incorporated announced on March 30th the release of its audited consolidated financial statements and accompanying management discussion and analysis for the year ended December 31st, 2016. All financial figures contained herein are expressed in U.S. dollars unless otherwise noted. All right, so Lombardi Perez Arenas, Chief Executive Officer of Gran Colombia, commented on the company's results for 2016, said we are pleased with the progress we have made in 2016 on a number of our strategic plan initiatives. We improved our balance sheet through the completion of debt restructuring and subsequent debt conversions and repurchases. We also used the increased level of operating cash flow we are generating to improve our balance sheet through reductions in our working capital deficit, bringing the accounts of the local suppliers in the communities where we operate back to normal trade terms and eliminating amounts in arrears for equity and wealth taxes in Colombia. We reported our best year of gold production since the company was formed, reaching almost 150,000 ounces, and we continue to control our costs with our AISC average at $850 per ounce. We currently announced some encouraging drilling results at both properties and expect to have new mineral resource estimates available for Segovia and Marmota underground in the second quarter of this year. As we look ahead to 2017, we see another year of steady performance with gold production expecting to be between 150,000 to 160,000 ounces, and our AISC average for the year will remain below $900 per ounce. We expect to generate excess cash flow in 2017 equal to about 10% of the principal amount of our senior debentures, and recently we announced two proposals that we believe will improve our capital structure. We take this opportunity to thank our various shareholders or stakeholders for their support throughout the year. All right, so the fourth quarter was Gran Colombia's EBITDA, which is their earnings. It's their earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. All right, so it was of $16.4 million in the fourth quarter of 2016, brought the total of the EBITDA to $66 million, a 72% increase over 2015. So it says, see the company's MD&A for the computation of the non-IFRS measure. They have all that right there. Let's see. Go right to this one. All right, so the company met its objective to reduce its working capital deficit, which decreased by in 2016 by 14.2 million, from 14, it says by 14.2 million to 11.3 million as of the end of the year. All right. So the 2016 working capital deficit reduction included a 8.7 million decrease in accounts payable to suppliers, including bringing the aging of accounts payable back to normal terms of trade, let's say, and 5.5 million decrease in equity and wealth taxes in Colombia, which were in arrears and are now fully settled. All right, so there's a lot of different things in here. I can keep going and going and going. So revenue 500 million in fourth quarter, 50 million. Also, so revenue of 50.4 million in the fourth quarter of 2016 was 49% better than the fourth quarter of 2015. Annual revenue of for 2016 totaled 184 million and 100,000, up 36% over last year, reflecting the stronger spot gold prices in 2016 and the increased gold production. So I mean, this whole thing right here, I can keep reading it, but I mean, there's a lot of different things in there. So I highly recommend you guys go into this. I'll share the link on the site right now on the live stream. That way, if you guys are interested and you want to read it, it's just right there for you. If you have an opinion on the company as well, just go right over to that TPRFF board and share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that we have using the site daily by posting right over there on that board.
All right, 07 just needs more volume, like I said. Resistance at 0717, 0746, and 0767, 0850. You might ask why so many resistance levels close together. That's going to be based off of the simple day moving averages that you see right here, and with the candles as well. Support at 070664 and 06. You guys obviously, like I said, this is a big medium level right now for that 07. So it's a good stable one in my opinion, but it just needs that volume. So the only downfall that I see with the chart in my opinion. So TPRFF, if you follow this one, I definitely encourage you to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you have a hot stock you'd like to share with us as well, let us know over at investorshangout.com/live.